This financial markets update is for September the 28th, 2010. Markets finished up today in all three indexes. Dow finished up 46, S&P 500 finished up 5.5, and NASDAQ finished up almost 10 points. S&P 500 led the rally today. Some of the headlines that moved the market today: Consumer Confidence Index for September slumps that happened this morning. Europe's major bourses bounce back as sovereign debt concerns are cooled. That's good. That's what caused some of the bounce today. Bank of England's posing suggests further monetary policy that also reflect the markets today, and the euro rallies against the dollar and the British pound. Look at some of the notable upgrades and downgrades that moved the market today. SGen, symbol SGEN, got an upgrade from 12 to 16, and they also got another upgrade by another analyst company to 14. New York Times got a downgrade from 11 to 9. STX, Seagate Tech, got a downgrade from 16 to 13. First Solar got a huge upgrade from 55 to 80. That's 25-point upgrade by Argus. CF got an upgrade from 110 to 120. Intuit, symbol INTU, got an upgrade from 45 to 52. And Electronics Arts, symbol ERTS, got a downgrade from 23 to 20. Looking at the earnings and the economic calendar for tomorrow. On the earnings calendar, we have American Greetings, Family Dollar, Thor Industries, and Worthington all reporting tomorrow. If I have enough time at the end of the video, I'll show you briefly these all on the charts. And for the economic calendar tomorrow, we have at 7 a.m. MBA mortgage applications, and at 10:30 we have crude oil. We'll go over crude oil in this video and show you the levels. I didn't see it today. Today in the sectors, we finished first in services, then basic materials and consumer goods. Remember, I said usually when the market goes up, utilities are the last ones. They're the underperformers. Utilities underperform, followed by technology and financial. I'm glad to see financial isn't dead on the bottom once again, but I'm not happy on the other side to see that it's not in third or fourth place. And if the market continues, I think financials are going to get a burst upside. The Dow Jones finished at 10,858, got a close above the August high, still looking bullish consolidation. 10-day moving average is still turned up. I think this May high is going to be here pretty quick. S&P 500 got a close at 1147. We hit a high of 1150 today. We still couldn't get past our 1150 resistance. Therefore, a break of 1173 can't be made until we get above 1150. So if we break out of this little consolidation pattern right here, I want to see a move, then a pullback, use 1150 as support before we approach this 1173 May high. NASDAQ got it closed at 2,379, finished up almost 0.5%, 0.4%. We're still above the 10-day moving average. NASDAQ still looking bullish. And the SOX finished up 1.6% today, 5.5 points. US dollar gave back half of its 1% move yesterday, finishing down 56%. I'm sorry, 0.5%. Now we're still under the August lows, which is bearish until we could get back above the August lows. I just assume we keep going down. And the 10-day moving average is still pointed down. And we have increasing volume today. We usually trade about 19 million contracts. 19,000 contracts. Today we traded 28,000. Looking at crude oil here on the 1-hour chart, we're still above the downtrend. We couldn't break above yesterday's high, however, to get our move back up to 77.65. But on the bullish case scenario, we're still holding this uptrend. We've got to close right above it today. we actually did test our 75.62 level, which is still bullish for us. Like I said, as long as we can hold above 75.62, I'm still looking for us to make a higher high here and approach eventually the 78.04 level, followed by my target at 79.50. So I still confirm my bias, as if we hold her over 75.62, I'm going to be looking to buy dips. And if we get down to 75.13, that's the major level. Has been the level for the last month, the 75.13, and I'm still looking as this for a major support area, whether we continue going down under this or hold above it. Gold futures broke out today. I'm going to post in my other video exactly what I said. I said that 1300 was a psychological level, but the Chinese markets opened again on Monday due to a holiday they had last week that they were closed. And I said look for the buying to firm up in gold, which I'll post a video on. And I said if we could get over 1300, our next level will be 1309. Well, we got to close at 1310 today, and if we keep going up and we hold 1309, our next level is going to be 1320, and that's the level that I really think we could get to. Now there may be some selling tomorrow that comes in gold futures at this 1309 level to bring us back down to 1300, but 1300 is going to act as support now, followed by 1290. The VIX finished down today 0.9%, 15 cents. We ran up to this 1563 level, then we declined. Remember I told you if we would have broke above this 1693 level, the 50 period moving average would have turned up and we would have been taking out these levels in here. So that didn't happen. So now the 50 turned around and we're declining once again in the 1693. The sellers are there waiting. If we drift below yesterday's lows at 1644, look for a move back down to 1615. The RIF then only closed up 0.3% today, about 2.5 points. And we didn't hold above our 778 even though we reached it earlier this morning. Like I said, for me to get bullish on the RIF and for the markets to participate, the financials need to follow through for that May high move. We need to hold above the 776.78 level so we could get back up to 797. If we get some selling tomorrow that comes in at 776, 778 level, look for a move to come back down and use your 761 as your support, followed by your 743.49 as S2 and 742 as S3. The SOX index semiconductor finished up 1.6% today, 5.5 points. That's why the NASDAQ finished up and it's still participating. We have a short-term uptrend intact still, and we also have a long-term uptrend. The 50 still turning up. We got to close above our 340 support level, and we got over yesterday's high. Now we're looking for a move back up to 350, 335. I'd really like to see us get a close over in the next 2 days to pursue this 360 level. There are so many stocks that are about to break out that could be huge potential profits for you and me and everyone that follows these videos. I'm going to do a couple more videos this week that show you guys examples of stocks that I'm looking at, because I feel that we're in a really critical part in this market. The volume's going to start coming back in the next week or two, and if we do get a move back up to May highs, you're going to want to be positioned well to the long side. I told you guys if I had time at the end of the video, I'd go over some of these earning plays. Well, Walgreens reported today they blew out earnings. They reported 49 cents compared to 44 cents. Revenue's up 7.4%, and the shares finished up 11% today. And that all happened because the prescription drug sales. Prescription drugs are like, excuse me, but cocaine in the 80s. Everyone's on it now. I mean, doctors, instead of them giving you a home remedy, now they're all out to prescribe you pain medication, and that's why the pharmacies are having shortages in everyone, because so many people are hooked on it now. Anyways, we had a huge move today. We're above all the moving averages, and we closed above the low that we put in February at 33.81. If we could hold above 33.81, maybe we could get a move back up to this 36 level. JBL's reporting tomorrow. And I'm sorry, JBL reported today or yesterday after the close. Today they finished about 1% down, 13 cents, and they actually blew away earnings. So right now, if JBL could start participating and still get a close over the 200, and the 200 ends up wrapping around, maybe we use this as support and bounce off of it. I like to see us get a move, maybe back up to this 16 level. 15, 16 level looks realistic. And now we're looking at this SGEN, Seattle Genetics. And remember, they got an upgrade today that we closed at 14.11, down 1.3%. If we could hold above this 1370, which was the high back in May and June, I think we could get a move higher. So maybe come down, consolidate, and move, and try to break out of this pattern. Maybe have some consolidation, a little flag pattern breakout at 1508. All right, so we're looking at this SGen on a monthly chart. We had a high back in 09 of this 1494 level. I really need to see us hold above that, and this could potentially be a multi-day move, but it could be good intraday trading for such a small share size in a stock. We have this long flag pattern going on right here, as you can see, and I mean, it looks decent. All the moving averages are turned up and everything, so you could potentially keep this stock on your radar. It looks decent, still above the 200, the 10, and everything. And there's news. Last one I wanted to show you is THO, Thor Industries. They also report tomorrow. They had a high back here in July of 29.53, which is right here. We have a flag pattern going on that we're breaking out of right now, and it looks good to head up to 29.53 if we beat on earnings. This stock trades light volume, but it looks like it could definitely go up if they beat on earnings tomorrow. It just has the proper setup. It's above the 200, and the one just got above the 100 and closed above the highs that we made previously in the month. So if you watch this one tomorrow, enjoy your day tomorrow, guys. Have a great trading day, and good luck on your profits.